taillights on my 2019 Honda Accord. But before that, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to help me and my channel, and I really appreciate your help. Now let's get into it.
So we've already went ahead and unboxed the taillight. This is what the V4 looks like that we'll be attaching to my car. Excuse the trunk, those are non-garbage. Those are the parts that I need to be installed. So as you can see right here, I've already went ahead and installed the passenger side, and we'll be going over with the tools that you'll be needing.
You're gonna need a wrench with the 8mm. I would advise if you could get with an extension as well, and pliers for later on, and maybe a flathead screw to unclip the liners, which I already went ahead and did it, and I'll just show you what to do afterwards. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna unplug this, and also you're gonna use your 8mm to unscrew this. This one is 2. That's only for the trunk side, and at the same time you're gonna unscrew this one as well. 2 clips, and that should be it. It should come off. Okay, so I've unscrewed the screws in here, and one over here. Actually 2. There's another one over here, and this one you're gonna have to pull this one out. It's just electrical wiring for the taillight, and once we remove that, we're also gonna unscrew this one and this one as well, to give us a little bit of room for this part right over here, because once we pull this taillight out, you're gonna want some wiggle room right over here. Once we're done unscrewing this, which I already did which I already went and did it, we're gonna unhook those tabs. There's gonna be 3 of them, 2 over here and 1 over the green tabs. 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna use pliers to unhook them, and that should take the taillight, this part out. I already pulled all the tabs out, so as you can see, the taillight should come off now. And also remember, there's going to be 2 tabs on this side connected right over here, as you can see. That's holding the taillight, and do is just like pull it out. There you go. That's the first part, and we're gonna go ahead and grab the aftermarket one. It's so hard to record this in hand, but no help today, but bear with me, guys. So this is what it's gonna look like, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much straightforward. All the wirings is gonna go on this hole, and pretty much just clips in it as well. Yeah, it's connected to the OEM part of the body of the car. And what I usually like to do is, since the stock taillight is off, I like to wipe down the interior, since it has like some sort of debris or any dust that's lying inside it that normally the car wash doesn't usually wash it or reach. So there you go. And once all of that is clean, we'll go ahead and install the light. One thing to note, oh shit, sorry. One thing to note is that when you're putting the aftermarket lights, you're gonna have to use a little bit of force, and it should click. The click is pretty much just saying that everything is secure. The 3 green tabs is back on, and for the for the aftermarket one, it's gonna be a white clip, not a green one. So that's what it's gonna look like. Everything's all secure. Once everything's all secure, just go ahead and put all the wirings. So this one from the lights itself, and this is the wire that is connected to the car. Just put that together. And this one, which is from, this is the reverse light, I believe, from the OEM one, is gonna connect to this white wire, and I'll show it to you guys once it's all installed. So I've already connected the wires, and this long one is gonna be connected to the actual taillight, which we're gonna install next. And so just leave this for now, and we're gonna work on this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna go grab a flathead, wrap it with microfiber, unless you have a plastic prior, which is a lot better, which I do have, but I currently don't have it with me right now. So for that, we're just gonna pry it over here, and oop, came off. So this one's gonna come off, and don't worry, make sure you don't really force it too hard, because there's clips in it. And while that one's out, you're gonna use a Phillips screw head or your 8mm wrench. So we're gonna go ahead and unscrew it. It's really hard recording and working at the same time with one hand, but you gotta make everything work what's in front of you. And that one is out. So once everything's all connected, we're just gonna have to put all the screws back in, and we should be all set on top on this side. Taking the taillight off, what you want to do is lift it up a little bit. Lift it up a little bit and pull it out. Clips just attach in here and just pull it out. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect this. What you gotta do is to push this right over here and just pull it out. I'm using my phone right now. Been using my phone, to be honest, and so it's just normally you're gonna put it back until you can do it. So for a lot of people, just like takes off all the liners, but what I did is just like I pried it like right over here. You could use your finger or your hands, and right over here you'll see the wirings, and you go. If you go normally all the way deep, there's like a little, you see that little spear, so that's like a rubber in there. So just plugged in all the wires in there, just put everything through it, and so the wiring is right over here. And from the taillight itself, the upper one is the wiring's right over here, and all you gotta do is just connect it right over here. Okay, so right over here, you just plug it in. Make sure you're plugging it right, because everything's very fragile. Right over here. And so I don't even know if I'm recording this right. So later on, I apologize if I had to, like, I'm a little unorganized today. So what I did on the other side is, like, I hid all the wirings in here, so it doesn't really bother me much, or you, but that's up to you, however you want to hide your wires. For me, I just want to hide it over here and put the liners back. Just push it back in, and then I ran the wire like right under here, and I hid some of the wire's pretty long, to be honest with you, so I stuffed some of them here and just like pulled out some stuff, like some wires, like the length that I need in order to connect it to the lower taillights, and just plug it in. And then I use this little I don't even know what you call this, like sort of, but then you can zip tie it if you want, but for me I just prefer doing this way, so just in case later on I want to adjust it. And yeah, so that's what it looks like on the other side too, here. And I'll give you, excuse the trunk by the way, it's still dirty. I have a lot of stuff to install, and yeah.